5.
Unequivocal. The word unequivocal is an adjective that describes something that is clear, definite, and without any doubt or ambiguity. It is often used to convey a strong sense of certainty or clarity in a statement, action, or situation. When something is unequivocal, there is no room for misinterpretation or confusion. Here are a few examples to illustrate the usage of unequivocal. 1. Statement: the evidence against the suspect is unequivocal. There are multiple witnesses and video footage that prove his guilt beyond any doubt. Explanation: in this example, the word unequivocal emphasizes the absolute certainty and clarity of the evidence against the suspect. There is no room for interpretation or doubt in the strength of the evidence. 2. Action: by resigning from his position, the politician sent an unequivocal message to the public that he takes responsibility for his actions. Explanation: here, the word unequivocal highlights the clear and unambiguous nature of the politician's action. His resignation leaves no room for doubt about his accountability. 3. Instruction: please provide an unequivocal answer to the question, "Will you attend the meeting?" Explanation: in this case, the word unequivocal emphasizes the need for a clear and straightforward answer to the question. The speaker is requesting a response that leaves no room for ambiguity or uncertainty. 4. Response: her support for the cause was unequivocal. She dedicated her time, resources, and energy to make a difference. Explanation: in this example, unequivocal is used to describe the unwavering and wholehearted support that the person showed for the cause. There is no doubt or ambiguity about her commitment and dedication. Overall, unequivocal is a powerful word that signifies clarity, certainty, and absence of doubt. It is often used in contexts where precision and unambiguous communication are important.
4.
Overshadow. The word overshadow is a verb that means to cast a shadow over someone or something, either literally or metaphorically. It implies that one thing or person is being hidden, obscured, or made less important by another. Here are some examples to help illustrate the meaning of overshadow. 1. Literal meaning: the tall trees overshadowed the small garden, blocking the sunlight and creating a shadow over the flowers. 2. Metaphorical meaning: in the movie, the lead actor's brilliant performance overshadowed the supporting cast, as all attention was drawn to him. 3. Literal meaning: the large building overshadowed the neighboring houses, making them appear small and insignificant in comparison. 4. Metaphorical meaning: the success of his older brother overshadowed his own achievements, making him feel like he was living in his sibling's shadow. 5. Literal meaning: the dark clouds overshadowed the beach, signaling an approaching storm and casting a gloomy atmosphere over the area. 6. Metaphorical meaning: the scandal surrounding the politician overshadowed his previous accomplishments, tarnishing his reputation and causing him to lose support. In these examples, you can see that overshadow can be used to describe both physical objects casting shadows and metaphorical situations where one thing or person is being obscured or made less important by another.
3.
Lutheran. Lutheran is a term used to describe a branch of Christianity that follows the teachings of Martin Luther, a German theologian and reformer. Lutheranism emerged during the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century, when Martin Luther criticized certain practices of the Roman Catholic Church and sought to reform them. The term Lutheran is derived from Luther's name. Lutheranism emphasizes the importance of faith in Jesus Christ as the sole means of salvation. It focuses on the authority of the Bible, the priesthood of all believers, and the concept of grace through faith. Lutherans also hold the sacraments of baptism and communion as significant rituals in their worship. Here are a few examples to illustrate the usage of Lutheran. 1. My friend belongs to a Lutheran church and attends their Sunday services regularly. In this example, Lutheran describes the type of church to which the friend belongs. It indicates that the church follows the teachings of Martin Luther. 2. The Lutheran pastor delivered a sermon on the importance of forgiveness. Here, Lutheran describes the pastor and indicates that they are affiliated with the Lutheran denomination. It suggests that the sermon likely reflected Lutheran beliefs and teachings. 3. There is a Lutheran school in our neighborhood that provides education based on Christian principles. In this case, Lutheran describes the type of school, implying that it incorporates Lutheran beliefs and values into its curriculum and teaching approach. 4. The Lutheran congregation gathered for a special Christmas service. Here, Lutheran refers to the group of worshipers who belong to a Lutheran church. It indicates that the service was conducted according to Lutheran traditions and liturgy. Overall, Lutheran refers to a specific branch of Christianity that follows the teachings of Martin Luther. It is used to describe churches, pastors, schools, and congregations that are affiliated with this denomination.
2.
Respectively. The word respectively is used to indicate that the items being mentioned should be understood in the same order as the previous list or mentioned items. It helps to establish a clear correspondence between different sets of data or elements. Here are a few examples to illustrate the usage of respectively. Example 1. John and Sarah are siblings. John is 25 years old, and Sarah is 30 years old. In this case, we can say, John and Sarah are 25 and 30 years old, respectively. The word, respectively, clarifies that John's age corresponds to the first person mentioned, John, and Sarah's age corresponds to the second person mentioned, Sarah. Example 2. I have 2 cats and a dog. The cats are named Tom and Jerry, and the dog is named Max. To describe their colors, we can say, Tom, Jerry, and Max are black, white, and brown, respectively. Here, respectively, emphasizes that the first cat, Tom, is black, the second cat, Jerry, is white, and the dog, Max, is brown. Example 3. We conducted a survey among 3 age groups: children, teenagers, and adults. The survey results showed that 60%, 75%, and 80% of the participants from each group liked playing video games. To present this information, we can say, among the children, teenagers, and adults, 60%, 75%, and 80% liked playing video games, respectively. This usage of respectively ensures that the percentages match the order of the age groups mentioned. In summary, respectively is a useful word that helps maintain a clear correspondence between different sets of data or elements. It ensures that the order of items mentioned in a list aligns with the subsequent information provided.
1.
Infrequently. The word infrequently is an adverb that describes something that happens or occurs rarely or not very often. It indicates a low frequency or occurrence rate of an action or event. When something happens infrequently, it means that it occurs only occasionally or at irregular intervals. Here are a few examples of how infrequently can be used in sentences. 1. She infrequently visits her grandparents who live in another country. In this example, it implies that the person doesn't visit her grandparents very often, indicating that the visits happen rarely or at irregular intervals. 2. The bus to this remote village runs infrequently, only twice a day. This sentence suggests that the bus service to the village is not very frequent, indicating that it runs only a few times a day and not on a regular schedule. 3. Infrequently do I eat fast food because I prefer home-cooked meals. Here, the usage of infrequently emphasizes that the speaker rarely consumes fast food, highlighting their preference for homemade meals. 4. The company infrequently organizes team-building activities for its employees. This example implies that the company rarely arranges team-building activities, suggesting that such events are not a regular occurrence. 5. Infrequently, he would take a break from his busy schedule and spend a day at the beach. In this sentence, infrequently suggests that the person occasionally takes a break from their busy routine to enjoy a day at the beach, but it is not a common or regular occurrence. Overall, infrequently is a useful word to describe actions, events, or situations that happen rarely or at irregular intervals. It helps to convey the idea that something occurs only occasionally rather than frequently or regularly.
Did you like the video? If yes, give us a thumbs up. This will help the channel as well as others to find it. We add multiple videos daily. Subscribe, so you won't miss any.